Hi there, welcome to Way Too Late TV. I am your host Sam, and today on Endwalker Highlights, we are going to be doing an episode called Dinner Dates and Daddy Issues. Now, if you are well versed in the Endwalker timeline, you know exactly what episode this is going to be covering. And if you're not, then settle down because this gets fucky. Now, we are going to be skipping over a little bit of the previous episode between what just aired and what's coming up next. In the meantime, there was a soldier by the name of Euless. He is he's a Garlean soldier. He loves his homeland. He's seen it basically destroyed by infighting and the Telophoroi, the Asians, and just absolutely just leveled by basically Xenos's mismanagement. And he was part of the 14th Legion, and their commanding officer was still alive, hiding in a train station with the rest of the company. And as his last act, when called and given word that the other company that of Garleans that they were going to ally with to take on the Telophoroi had given up and joined the Eorzean resistance, that commander released all of his men and women and otherwise from his command, and then shot himself to release himself from his command. So now Euless finds himself without a commander, and walking to the Eorzean encampment at Camp Broken Glass, just completely shell-shocked from everything that's occurred over the last day. And he sees warmth for the first time in quite some time. And yeah, that's where we pick up. So let's head over to the big board and take a look.
Way Too Late TV.
Fenrir and I are going to go over and see Stola. Yes, I've been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water, but what of the Warrior of Light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with between the tempered and the first wounded. Alas, though I can mend their bodies, the toll their experience have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes, we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness and see the day won, and in doing so invite disaster. Upon settling down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Settle down for a restful supper? Yes, please. Alright. The moon. Dateline. The moon. They never could get the walking animation right.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes. We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Hot soup. Hot soup coming through. I don't trust him.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Minson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
Oh, Lord.
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
God.
I did a damn sight more than you lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that back.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here. At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it. I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavourful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
All right.
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent, we owe it all to you.
Oh, you know, I work out.
We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
As do I, or we often don't have the luxury of choice. As do I.
I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
Nod.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
The moon. The flower. Blue. Oh no.
On behalf of the Galleon Empire, thank you for inviting me today.
Oh no.
What? Emperor Varus?
Oh no. The
They are
Garleans.
being tempered. The talismans! Quickly!
Save me, brave hero!
Fanny Danny.
Ahem. My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Oh no. Oh boy.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short. I shall begin the preparations.
Preparations?
Now, it is time for you to awaken.
Dinner with Xenos.
Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh. So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing.
Okay.
We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Owlus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo. His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
Okay. Give me back my body, or this is such a pain in the arse. This is such a pain in the arse.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine? I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes.
Oh, crap.
Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate.
Daddy? Oh no.
Ah, exposition is in order.
Oh no.
The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then? Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course.
Oh no.
As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Zosgalvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck.
Oh no.
The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself.
Oh no.
And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima.
Oh.
It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself, An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you? Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery.
Sashay on over.
Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion.
God, that buttery voice.
Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star.
It's true.
The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone.
I see. I see. Asshole.
At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger, and it would seem my friend has lost her appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions. While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
That I would. There I am.
Or together.
Oh no. Ease me. Oh no.
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak. We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity. Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue. Tempered soldiers, with standing orders to kill those not sworn to anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Fudge. Duty calls. Commence battle for in from the cold. Okay. Rage of Hallownay, Fight or Flight, and Rampart. God, I'm weak. Oh God, I'm stunned. Oh God.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity.
Oh no.
Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Medical kit. Okay. Avoid combat whenever possible. If you're discovered, your foes will give chase. Magic tech units are especially powerful, and your chances of defeating them in your current state are slim at best. Magitech Reaper's fighting days are over. Alright. Alright. Where am I headed? Is that gonna move? Yeah. Is that gonna move? No. Okay. Alright, I don't know where the hell I'm going here. Okay, 2 down. I need you to move. You're not gonna move. Okay. Damn. Medical kit. Help me out here. Magitech Reaper's leg has been damaged, but the weaponry should still function. Key and fuel. Okay. Help. Wounded Imperial. You've not been turned, thank goodness. I thought I was the only one left. The bastards got my hand when they took down my Magitech Reaper. If you can repair its leg, though, it should still work. Here, take this key. If it's run out of ceruleum, you may be able to find more in the wreckage. Okay. Need to find some ceruleum. Medical kit, that's not the fuel. Alright, I need fuel. Where can I find fuel? Not in there. Okay. Am I being careless? I am. Is that fuel? Damage up, okay. Fuel containing wreckage, okay, perfect. Where did it go? I think it's this way? Yeah, there it is. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh wow. Refueling for the Magitech Reaper and clear a path. Shift. Okay. Alright. Disembark the Magitech Reaper and head out. Alright. Alright. I'm good. I'm good. You there, please help. Gotta be behind the bears. Behind this thing. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You begin to lose consciousness, unable to escape the blast. Ready. Success. Okay, good. You crawl to safety and regain consciousness. With your last of your strength, crawl to Camp Broken Glass. This is not gonna work out. I have a feeling. Two. One. Okay, come on.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Euless? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Nod.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Oh, shut up, Estinian.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow. While I know full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Ah, speak of the devil.
Oh no.
Well, time to call off the search.
Oh no.
Case closed.
That's her, over there.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence?
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But...
Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now. All's well that ends well. Are you all right?
Here we go.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Holy shit. Oh my god. Enough, Xenos. Get away from them, you bastard. Take the helmet off.
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I've yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective, that. Charitable souls that you are, you bent over backwards to aid them. Heedless of the delay. Predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether. And then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness to the final days!
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake.
Okay.
All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
Thank goodness. She's awake.
Is everyone alright, or so I'm not dead yet?
Perfectly fine, yes. I hope the same can be said of you.
Everything in working order? That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly.
Yeah.
A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Van Daniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly.
Yeah, we should.
Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
Nod. Oh, boy. You're certain you're well? Nothing out of place, no missing bits? Good. Though I won't promise the same for Fanzando and Xenos after I'm through with them. How much must these people suffer before they're satisfied? How many cruel, pointless tricks must they play? Prelude to the final days or no, this ends now. Way Too Late TV. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me here on Way Too Late TV. I am your host, Sam, and this has been Dinner Dates and Daddy Issues, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker reactions, yeah, I'll be back next time with even more. We'll be going into the Tower of Babel next time, and then bang pow, straight to the boom. So keep an eye out for that one. That will be in a bit, because it takes quite a while to edit these things. But in the meantime, you can join me any time of the day, any day of the week at waytoolatetv.com, right there, waytoolatetv.com. And at waytoolatetv.com, you can find my Twitter, my YouTube, playlists for pretty much all the series that I do, including this one, and a couple other bits and bobs that I'm sure you'll find entertaining. In the meantime, though, good night, my night owls. Sleep well when you get there. Way Too Late.